Okay, we're going to start with River, do the intro, and we're going to go down the line. So next it will be you, Riv. So let's go.
Just let me know when.
Go for it.
Hello everybody, River, also known as Phantonymph on TikTok. I am the DM for the campaign of Distraught, and I currently play Yasa and Ina the Goddesses.
Alright. What's up, Mushashi?
Karina, your voice was like glitching out when you were doing your intro. I don't know if that was only just for me, but it was like
it was for everybody.
Okay. I just wanted to mention that.
Alright, we're gonna keep going because
I need to redo?
Now we're gonna keep going. Alright, Riv, it is your turn.
Alright, hi, I'm Riven, or Riven.Cos on Instagram. And I play Akira.
Alright, and then we're gonna go with me. Hi, I'm Calliope Grace, cleric and half-elf. I am known as Mavis in real life, and my handle is Fandemonium. Alright, and now it's Circe.
I'm Maddie, or Emokitty.Cos on Insta and TikTok. I play Circe, who is a tiefling sorcerer.
And we're gonna go with Kurnish.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Kurnish, or PainWars on PSN. And I play Kurnish Silvertongue. I'm sorry.
Meila.
Sorry, that was wrong. I'm Meila. You can find me under Abby Rose or Rosie Cosplay, and my character is a half-elf dragon.
Great job. And then Mushashi, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Mushashi. I am a Dragonborn wizard fighter class. Nice to meet y'all.
Next, it's going to be the late and great Phyn.
Hello, I'm Philip, otherwise known as the Crossroads Games Punching Bag. You can find me on all socials at pclemens98. I am now playing a different character, which I'm not going to say who it is until he gets introduced.
Alright, and then last but certainly not least, Zolok.
Rudy bastard. Until he's released. I'm Carl. I play Zolok, a half-elf warlock, barbarian, and you guys can find me as Franken.Sauce on TikTok, YouTube, or Casting Call Club. So.
Alright. Now, as the new rule that we have, everybody's going to go mute and use the I'd like to say something if you would like to say something.
Oh, it's right there.
What's up, Circe?
How do we use that? We don't have access to the soundboard.
Think about the people Nitro, they can't use the soundboard.
I have soundboard, I don't pay Nitro.
You're also on a laptop.
You're also a mod. I am not on a laptop.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, well...
I found out how to do it. Hold on. If you're on mobile, swipe up on the bar down at the bottom, and you'll see a thing underneath that says soundboard underneath on top of deafen and change audio input. It's its own little bar, and you can go there and do that.
Sweet. Now, we'll let the DM give the recap. Everybody, mute.
Alright. This time, you all ran from the maniacal laughter of who you have now met as Shiny. And Circe over here saves P's old friend from being murdered. and you all eventually were able to run into the woods thanks to the help from the goddesses. As you were running, you stopped by a pond to take a rest. Musashi took a leak on a tree, which angered a nymph hiding within the pond. And, yeah, you all chill pond until you decide to get up and start moving again. So, what are you all doing?
I'd like to say something.
Calliope's chilling
I'd
with
like to
Circe.
say something.
I hate it. I hate that so much. You're chilling with Circe?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to say something.
Here we go. That creeps me out. I think when we left off last, Circe was just laying in Calliope's lap. Just, like, being pet. Which is very in character.
He was also petting you.
Oh yeah, I was being pet by both Calliope and Sparky.
Yes.
Yeah, where I'm still in Calliope's lap.
Zolok, you were carried by many of your party members. Because you ended up passing out from fear through all of the maniacal laughter that occurred in this abandoned town. So now you are waking up, laying against the tree, looking around.
I'd like to say something.
A nymph in water, and everybody else sitting around the pond.
First off, I don't like that. I want to say something, but I can't press it because it keeps popping up on my thing and messing up my stuff.
I don't like it either.
So I'll just wait until someone like says my name before I say anything. But so yeah, so you said he's sitting against a tree. I was sitting against a tree last. Okay.
Not the Musashi.
Yeah. Oh, not the one that you pissed on. Cool, sweet.
No.
Because that would have been gross. So okay. So he's gonna open his eyes, look at everyone, and go, "What in the fuck was that?"
The nymph is going to look at you and go, "Oh, you're awake now.
What the fuck are you?
I'm a nymph, you tall fat shit."
I'd like to say something.
My man's just over here really pulling a Deadpool. What the what in the fuck knuckles is this?
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot what your character looks like, so I don't even know if that was an accurate description.
I'm
so
not.
sorry.
I'm just fat in real life. It's okay. I felt personal.
It wasn't meant to be personal. I'm so sorry.
Let me wipe the mustard from my eyes.
I'm so sorry. But I'm not taking it back. That's what she said. That is what
I love this already. First off, you little shit. I'm not fat. I'm fluffy, ma'am. Alright. And it's this jacket. It adds 10 pounds.
You just got fit.
Got filled.
So, between their banter, and I want to offer Zolok a fish, because I believe the last thing I was doing is I was cooking for the group.
Yes.
You want a fish, Zolok? Eh?
Sure. So I'm gonna take the fish from him, and
you
with
are
my
taking the fish, notice a new girl sitting beside Calliope. Meila.
Who's that?
I'm pretty sure I'm also looking on berries.
couldn't do the headphones.
Your headphones are very robotic.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It looks like they also hurt your ears.
Hey, Yoshi.
While you're distracted by Meila, the nymph is going to lift her hand, and then as she lifts her hand, you feel water fall on your head.
Me?
Yes, Zolok, you.
The fuck's this fucking nymph got a problem with me for?
Get flicked.
Look, just because I can... She doesn't know I can do the fire thing, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at her rude. Then I'm gonna take off my gloves, and I'm gonna kind of like have them burn so I can kind of cook the fish while I hold it. I'm my own personal fire.
And arsenic.
We'll go with that. I'm something, all right.
The fish is already cooked. I made a fire, by the way. So.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'm just gonna burn this thing.
I was gonna say, man, don't sear off that seasoning, man. We did a lot of hard work to get this.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
burn
then I'll
down
stop.
my wood.
I might now. Throwing water on me and shit. So I'm just gonna grab the fish and start breaking it apart then.
The nymph, all of a sudden, kind of, her ears twitch a little bit, and she looks behind her and notices somebody else standing on the other end of the pond. Akira. You see is a group of people sitting across the other edge of the pond, one sitting up against a tree, one laying in one's lap, two of those people stroking her hair, and a couple others just kind of sitting there chilling. Then you see a nymph residing within the water, staring at you.
I'd like to say something.
Okay.
It's a real stellar group. We look real put together.
Do any of us in the group that are sitting by the campfire notice the Nim look off?
Or do any of us notice Akira?
Well,
if you're paying attention to the nymph, you would notice her turn around, and if you watch her turn around and look in that direction, you would see him.
Well, I'd be like, hey, there's a person.
Akira, do you have any reaction to them seeing you?
I guess I'm just a little confused on why there's just random people kind of just sitting around.
Listen, honey, you know.
You really don't.
No, Davis's face.
I'm gonna look up at the newcomer, and just probably sigh and be like, are we about to get killed again?
It doesn't seem dangerous, says the nymph. This is what you see across the water.
What?
I offer Akira, hey, you hungry?
I guess he nods his head yes and starts to walk towards them.
Got a tasty
Walk across the water, you know.
What is he, Jesus?
Oh, you beat me to it by 1 fucking second. I was literally about to say that. Damn it.
new person who is across my pond, would you like to walk across the water or take the long way?
I'll just walk across the water.
Ooh, get flipped.
She holds her hand out and just kind of keeps it like this and tells you, go ahead.
He takes her hand and follows her.
While she stays within the water, as Akira walks across, his first few steps, he kind of like teeters a bit because it's not normal to walk across water. But after those first few steps, he realizes that he won't fall in and continues to walk across the water like it was completely natural for him.
Circe's just like keeping like a cat's eye, like what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Hello? Not glare. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like when a cat is stalking their prey. But she's not about to pounce on him. She's just making sure he's not about to come kill them.
Fixated on her?
Stalk.
Yeah, stalk.
That's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
I'm just sitting at the campfire, and in my brain, the image that is popping up is her just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna fall in. Takes one step and
It's not for us. Like that one over there. He pissed on my tree and made me watch. He had everything out.
Is that why you were laughing?
Not you, Mushashi.
I know.
Sorry, wait. What happened? I was explaining to Meila what I just
The nymph looked at Akira and goes, as long as you don't end up turning out like that asshole. He pissed on my tree. His junk was out. He made me watch.
Listen, you could have looked away. I didn't make you watch anything. And in my mind, also, just for future reference, my schlongdong wasn't aimed at the water. It was aimed the opposite direction. So
Look, man, she's trying to find out what she was looking at.
I'm trying to envision myself huddling so nobody else sees my Johnson, you know? So like
fucking what?
Your lizard sausage? Your man meat? Your one-eyed warrior?
Giving yourself a sausage handshake.
I'd like to say something.
I hate that. Go ahead, Phyn.
Hey, yo, chill the fuck out. What the fuck's going on around here?
Hey, this is great compared to the sessions we've had the past 2 or 3 times. So,
let us talk about dicks, Phyn.
I don't think he wants to, because at the moment he doesn't have one.
No,
Phyn is dead.
No, because we were supposed to be talking about dicks without saying the word dicks, and you fucked it up. Thanks.
Yeah, leave his flesh flute alone.
His human wiggle pickle?
His meat fiddle out of this, okay?
His mano banjo? His wang?
But out of this, right?
His meat missile? His heat-seeking moisture missile?
Did anybody hear what I said?
No.
His chicken strip.
His leathery hot pocket.
Okay, hold on. Players are gonna get this. His pillar. Just keep his pillar away.
His leaning tower of pee.
Or we can go 2005 Wattpad, his member.
Fuck, to hurt. Oh, God.
Oh, did you mess up your meat fiddle?
Broke my sausage roll.
Can we stop talking about meat fiddles, please?
Sorry.
Until Calliope gets back.
Alright, go ahead, purple-headed warrior.
Oh god, Sir, meat fiddle, and instantly what played in my brain was The Devil Went Down, Georgia.
Phyn's so ashamed.
This purple-headed warrior.
Wait. I got one. I got one.
You're cutting out again, hun.
His cuckoo bird.
His banana hammock.
His lightning rod.
My Pinocchio.
His cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Why are we obsessed with Phyn's feet? Or not Phyn's feet, but Musashi's feet.
My extra vampire fang.
Yeah! Why are we obsessed with it all?
My slingshot.
He's speaking moisture missile.
Guys. My double XP Charizard.
Stop coming up with names for the shit.
Why? Mad you didn't think of him first?
I'd like to point out Mavis is no longer in the room.
That's why we're still doing this. We're waiting for her to get back.
His baseball bat.
Stop.
The double dragon fist rocket shit.
I'm sweating.
Wait.
Didn't like that last one.
Wait.
Wait,
I have one.
Is that
It's
Mavis?
chicken wrap.
Is Mavis on the floor?
Wait, hold on. I think Mavis is on the floor.
No.
Look by the arm.
Wait,
it's a cat.
No, it's a cat. Mavis turned into a cat. It's confirmed.
It's giving McGonagall.
The Sanderson sisters were there.
Monacadabra.
His elder wand.
My Maui stick.
Stop.
It's
Stop.
in the twin.
Fired. Fired. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the first one that made us start laughing, which was Schlong. What was it? Schlong something.
Schlong dong. It was Schlong dong.
Schlong dong. I'm still stuck on that one.
All we have been doing since you have been gone is naming Musashi's
See, I don't have a lot of nicknames for the item itself.
His ancient clanker.
I have a bunch of nicknames for masturbation, though. So
His
let's
eagle piston.
not do that because I'll go on for like hours.
You mean like giving yourself a sausage handshake?
No, the whack.
No, I mean like badgering the witness.
Groundhog Day.
One-handed Rochambeau.
She's camel.
Rolling the dice.
Okay. Okay. So Akira makes it across the water. He. What do you do now?
Well, first off, still trying not to fucking laugh at that bullshit.
That was like 10 minutes of bullshit.
Wait.
Bruh.
Stop.
Bro!
You're fired.
You're fucking fired.
I will break your Nico kneecaps if you fucking play that again.
Go ahead and continue.
Listen, leave the Nico kneecaps out of this.
No, just for that, please.
Let Akira speak. Jesus.
Akira.
I guess I turn to the nymph and I just look at her semi-confused as to how the fuck we just walked across water. And then I guess I just turn to the group.
Greet your new friend.
So Circe
Hello, Akira.
Circe's still just like trying to get a reading to see how friendly this person may be. Because if you remember, the last couple of people we've met weren't the friendliest. Guy. Continuing. So she's just kind of gonna like nod her head. She's not getting up for nothing. No, she's comfy in Calliope and Sparky's laps. She's had a rough time. She's staying down.
Changing the audio very much. It sounded so. I sounded so disgusting, and it creeped everybody out.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's just gonna like nod sup at Akira.
Mine's in my car. I'll make sure to have it for Neb.
Okay.
Anyway,
moving on.
Anybody else want to do anything with this new friend of yours? You're all just kind of.
Or am I about to swipe this man's?
I walk up to Kira and ask her, "What is she,
Him.
like? How did she stumble upon our group? Just out of curiosity." He. Yeah. How did he stumble upon our group?
Calliope is just going to look at him and go, "Look, had a rough 2 weeks. Hi, my name is Calliope Grace. What are you doing here?"
Aggressive.
Yes, very aggressive. Oh my god! Aggressive. I guess I turned to Calliope. I just nodded her, kind of brushing her off in a sense to return the coldness. And then I guess I turned to Circe as she's caught my eye.
Ooh,
and I just kind of nod at everybody else.
See myself out.
Maddie!
You just got finned.
Okay, to be fair, you're the one that started it first.
Before we continue on, does anybody want any romantic? What's up, Phyn?
I just wanted to say that I ship it.
We're 5 seconds in and they already ship it.
Before we continue, does anybody want any romantic encounters when you get to the next town?
Who are you pointing at?
Okay.
You know who
Anyone
I'm gonna
else?
be with? Come on.
Those hands are so high up in the air.
I got you.
For reals.
I saw that shit.
I think I know who you want.
Like a beacon.
If you want a
Right.
romantic encounter, DM me and I will think of something. If it's one of the NPCs or a player, DM me with it.
Phyn would love a romantic encounter.
I'm sure he would. Let's just get
I
someone
was
else to
gonna-
die and then they can be
With
in the afterlife.
death.
I was gonna say Finn died.
I have a question.
We have an
Can
answer.
we make Finn's love relationship like a Princess and the Frog type deal?
What is this, Snow White?
And the 7 corpses?
I'm kind of down with it, though. I'm kind of down
Foul. Foul.
You need
I've
to
said
make
worse.
that a fucking soundboard right now.
What, Snow White and the 7 corpses? Aw, shit, I'm down.
Oh, jeez.
Or make it like a YouTube Shorts or something.
They're all nicknamed Bone. They're just named after different bones. I'm Femur.
Bone 1.
I'm Kneecap.
Bone 2. Bone 3.
Somebody just clipped that part of the. Yeah, thank you, Mavis.
Encounters
Okay.
when you get to the next town. Then you all are just kind of a romantic
chilling.
encounter. DM me,
Most
and
of
I
you
will
guys
think
are
of
pretty
some-
silent,
Finn-
seeing as
Finn would
somebody you
love
don't
a
know kind
romantic
of sat
encounter.
down with you all.
I'm sure he would. I'm
but
sure he would.
it
Let's
overall
just get someone else to
seems
die. And
pretty peaceful
Say
towards.
Finn died.
I have a
Nothing's-
question.
Nothing seems to be going on.
I'm kind of down with it,
Dragging
though.
around and playing with the nymph at the edge of the
what is
water.
this, Snow White?
Just kind of back and forth.
And the
splashing
7
each
corpses?
other.
I'm playing with my dragon.
All right. Circe, Calliope
What is
and
this, Snow
Sparky see that Circe's kind of gotten up and started playing with her dragon. She seems to have a small smile on her face watching her newfound pet have fun.
Very small. But we'll go with it.
Anyone! Oh, pick me! Oh, I know, me!
Whoever that was, go ahead.
Is that fucking donkey?
That was all right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake and ask the nymph if that's okay.
Do you want to get more naked?
No, it's just my armor. Listen, I have clothes.
So you want her seeing it all again?
Okay.
No. Wait. Time out. Wait.
No, she has to see his schlong dog.
Is that fucking donkey? Can I just end this episode of the Slong John session?
Right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake.
It's a New Jersey Mike edition.
Okay. My double XL Chipotle. No, it's just my armor. Listen, I have clothes.
Whoever that was, go ahead.
Is that fucking?
What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake and ask the nymph if that's okay.
Do you want to get more naked?
No, it's just my armor. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake and ask the nymph if that's okay.
Do you want to get more naked?
No, it's just my armor. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake and ask the nymph if that's okay.
Do you want to get more naked?
No, it's just my armor. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor off and I want to go cannonball in the lake.
Who here has
and
taken
ask the
damage
nymph
in the
if
last
that's
session?
okay.
Do you want to get more naked?
No, it's just my
Look, Harry,
armor.
you're
Listen,
here.
I have clothes. What I wanted to do is I wanted to take my armor
Yeah, he
off.
definitely
I don't know.
He died in the last mission, remember?
Did I take damage? I don't know. I wasn't.
Well, technically, would it be Phyn because he died?
I took all the
He
damage.
died 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, that was 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, but he's been dead for 2 sessions, so like technically
He's not
damage-
coming back. Oh my god.
Please tell me you didn't haul my body with you.
Shut up.
Yes, we
Did you really?
I don't know. I wasn't
Oh my
here.
God.
I was sick last week, unfortunately.
Body kind of got.
Oh, I know, me!
Yeah, your body kind of got like yeeted.
Calliope?
So, Phyn, we asked the goddesses for help in, keeping your body safe. They appeared, and apparently, when I left the room, they disappeared. They were supposed to take your body with them, but they did not, and your body got stolen.
Nice.
By somebody.
Right.
I
don't know who
haven't
yet.
It was me.
I wonder who stole it.
Who do you think stole it?
Wouldn't you like to know that information?
Actually,
Anyway.
we would.
Or
That-
we wouldn't have asked.
Well, anybody who has taken damage, whenever you get to the water, you feel yourself more energized and rejuvenated. Anybody who has taken damage, your health goes back up to max.
Oh, that's good for Kurnish.
Oh, real quick, Phyn. Yeah, the nymph has a crush on your body.
That's true.
Yeah, she's kind of a necrophilia type thing.
Yeah, it happens.
To not bring that into this.
No way.
Anyway.
Own sister.
Thanks for the follow.
I want one.
Sorry, I got a follower.
I want one.
Keto, go follow my friend.
What did I miss?
Anyway,
Oh,
moving on with the story.
So we're swimming.
Yeah, you're swimming. You're healed. You're back to full health. And your emotional states are a lot more balanced.
Eh,
They're a lot more balanced.
sure. We'll go with it. We can pretend.
You guys spend a few hours at the lake with the nymph, kind of hanging out, swimming every now and then, and overall having a genuine good time with her after the initial shock value meeting that you all had with her. She genuinely seems like a decent person to be around. Now, do you all want to get camp set up, or would you like to continue on with your journey and set camp up in a few hours when the sun goes down?
I vote
I feel like
continue on.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier if we do it at nighttime, so that way we can get rid of some of our extra energy and actually sleep.
Alright. Now then, you all gather your things. Oh my god, I have that exact plushie on my bed at my house. We're twins! Sorry! I saw the plushie. I'm sorry. You guys gather your things, and you begin to move. After a few hours, you guys manage to make it out of the woods, and the sun has started to set. You manage to make it to a city that seems to have a barrier around it. You notice that everything else around it seems to be still. No animals, no nothing. However, everything in the city is lively, and there's a lot of music and noise coming from inside this barrier to the city. Do you attempt to go inside?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry, I was talking to my dad.
Not be the only one speaking.
Yes.
As do I. I vote as well.
Yeah.
To go
As
inside.
do I.
Yes. Indubitably, good sir.
And walk through, and you manage to get to the other side of it. As you get to the other side, you see that the town is decorated with a bunch of banners and flowers, and there's lively music playing all around, even though it seems sunset.
I'm getting
It seems
flashbacks.
as though they're having a party. Not sure
I'm
for
getting
what.
flashbacks. I'm having PTSD over here. I'm getting like full Vietnam flashbacks.
Do you guys try to join the party, or would you like to find somewhere to take a rest?
Trying to join the party.
Yeah, I mean, we should. I feel we should to see if maybe anything's kind of going on and just have fun.
Also, I feel like we should take a load off. We've almost been killed like 18 times in the past like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We need to take a load off. Why don't we party?
See, like, just.
Miss
Circe's
Calliope,
gonna go
if you'd like to take a nap, you may go to a tavern and room. What's with that look, huh? What's with
What
that
is
look?
the thing that happened last time this girl got drunk?
We're not telling you to get drunk, are we?
I want to because I made a fire.
I wanted to say, like, is there anybody like anybody that's there or from the town around us currently?
Yeah, there's a ton of people crowding around. Some are dancing, some are drinking.
Are they in color?
There's a lot of live music. You do not see any color.
Fuck.
To be fair,
I wanted to
you
go
guys
up to a
won't
person.
see neither one.
I wanted to go up to a person and ask them what the special occasion is and why is everybody celebrating.
Okay.
I'm gonna, since it's a celebration, I'm gonna go take a few honorary shots in memory of Phyn. Because he would.
I'm gonna do the same, except only I'm gonna drink a beer in Finn's memory.
Calliope is gonna babysit Circe.
Yeah.
Smart.
I want to go with them, but I still want to know the information, though.
Akira?
I probably will just tag along with Calliope and Circe.
Alright. So,
I'll go with
looks
Mushashi.
around, trying to ask some people some questions. The people that he is going up to tend to be very well dressed. They have very nice, somewhat expensive looking clothes on. And they all just kind of give him a side eye before going back to their conversations and their dancing. But eventually, finds somebody who is willing to talk to him for at least a few minutes. He can tell that him and his friend aren't from around, so he might as well explain what's going on, see if they want to join in, have some fun. So he looks at you and goes, well, it's our mayor's 50th anniversary today, and the town is celebrating his 50th year of keeping the city good, in a sense. Keeping it well-living, proper, I guess you could say. Just overall a good place to live.
Like prosperity? Like prosperous?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say, but I didn't want to cut you off.
He's very drunk, so his words are a little...
Circe's fucked. She's drunk. Already.
Already?
Damn.
I wasn't kidding.
I say
listen,
to the man...
Listen. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I say to the man, thank you. And I'm very generous, or like, not generous, gracious about your knowledge. And let's have fun. So I go over to the bar, and I offer anybody that is in the current area with me that's here to come with me, and let's go get fucked up, man.
Like I was saying, I wasn't kidding. Phyn was an avid drinker, and Circe is honoring his memory.
Flicked.
She does, and she doesn't drink much, so she's fucked. I'm not rolling and giving her an option. She's fucked up.
You just got
she can still
fit.
stand, pretty much. She can still stand. Walking's a little iffy. But other than she's drunk.
Everybody roll a perception check for me. Disadvantage if you've been drinking.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
Now that I gotta find a butt.
I have to roll on my phone.
What my thing is. Hold on. My wait, what's disadvantage? I don't know how to roll disadvantage.
You roll twice, and the lower number is the one you take.
Okay.
Sure. So just roll 2d20 then?
Yeah.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I mean, I was outside talking to people, and I just arrived in the bar,
30,
so
20.
technically, have I started drinking yet?
Perception.
I mean, that one is completely whether you've started drinking or not.
Perception. So 8 is mine. Because I got a 15 and a 5.
Oh, okay.
So.
That's interesting. Alright, so roll.
I wasn't kidding. She's fucked up.
So's Kurnish.
Because I had a couple shots for Phyn
So is
to be.
Kurnish.
Hold on, I still gotta roll for disadvantage. I rolled a 2, so I take 2 damage.
Look, I may not have liked Phyn that much.
Listen, that's better than my natural fucking 1 on how drunk Calliope was the other day.
But I'm gonna drink for Phyn, even though.
I rolled a 19.
Phyn bonded a lot with the Zolok.
You haven't drank yet, never mind.
Know that.
Phyn what now?
Phyn bonded a lot with Zolok, and he appreciated Zolok as a friend.
They had that brother.
Yeah,
they
I
had
told.
that slow burn bromance.
Yes.
Enemies to
She
brothers.
said that. Yeah, well, because, like I said, I may not have liked him that much, but I'll drink for it.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So on my D&D stuff, it says my passive. No, but look at this. For senses, because we're rolling a perception, it would be My passive is wisdom perception, but the base of it's 10 and I rolled a 19. So what does that mean?
If I ask for your perception, you'll do your passive. If I ask for
Oh. Okay. I get it. Thank you.
So now that everyone's rolled, I'm gonna start funny. Like I said, Circe's drunk. And not thinking anymore. She's drank away the pain for the moment. And so now she's light, she's flowy, she's just having a good time. And she's in a little goofy, flirty mood now. Every one of you see where this is going. It's great. She's gonna walk over to Akira, stumble over to Akira, and start babbling nonsense. It don't make sense. But stop. It's not really making sense, but it's coming out just very slurred as she drunkenly flirts with Akira. We'll see how that goes.
Akira he's taken back by what is happening. He's confused.
Never gonna stop, get you good, means I love you.
I drink a lot, so fuck off.
She's just continuing flirting.
Wait, I have
Zolok,
one, just a pickup line. Just one.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please? And then go ahead, Mushashi.
Okay.
13. Okay.
She's still drunkenly flirting. It's great. I'm not actually doing that because I'm not drunk.
Yet.
Oh, fuck me with a chainsaw. Okay. Oh, I got a 4.
Hey, yo! What is this, Chainsaw Man?
It might be.
Stop.
Oh. So, as Circe and Zolok are drinking, Circe's over here flirting, just having fun. Zolok is trying to honor Phyn's memory. They hear a voice start to kind of whisper in their head, but right now it's unaudible, like it's trying to find words to be able to say to them.
So while we're around,
I'm probably gonna ignore it because we're in a bar, so my drunk ass is probably gonna think that's just some people talking in the bar. And because I can't hear any specific words, I don't know what to do about it anyways. So I'm probably gonna continue my drunk persona, sling an arm.
Yeah,
over
Akira's just ignoring you at this point.
Can't ignore me forever.
I'm gonna
the
look at
voice
Mushashi.
starts to become more audible. You hear very muffled breathing, and then you hear these words.
Thank you, my brother, my sister. You can let me go now.
Fuck you. Your mama.
You just got finned.
Get flicked.
No, fuck you guys. Hold on. Fuck.
So I'm gonna stand there, look around like, huh, I'm hearing things, and then I'm gonna then I'm gonna look at Musashi and I'm gonna be like, hey man, you want to see something cool?
I wanted to ask Serena first. Sorry. I just wanted to ask Serena, what type of tavern are we in? Like, do they got food in there or anything?
Well, most
You're
taverns
currently
do.
not in a tavern. It's one of those, like,
Pop-up
not a
bars?
shopping mall, but there's, like, stands, like, near each other. There's, like, a bar, there's some food, there's, like, costumes.
I want to go buy Meila some food.
Perfect.
Aww.
Well, first, I want to look at Musashi. Musashi, you want to see something cool?
In the name of Phyn, yes, the fuck I do.
So my guy's gonna take off his overcloak and his shirt and gloves, just stand there, and just set his whole body on fire. So it's just a skeleton that's on fire, and he's gonna high five him.
And
He
then
goes, "Look what I can do!"
Then I look at Zolok after I'm done high-fiving him, and I go, flame on.
Me.
Whoever did that, go ahead.
So, in response to the bullshit I just heard in my head, thank you very much for that, by the way.
You're welcome.
She's probably I'm just gonna stop everything and just freeze and probably start crying again. That is 100% to make up for the fact that I just started crying.
Sparky is going to go up to you and pull you into a hug. Musashi, you said you are going off to buy Meila food?
Yes, the fuck I am.
As you are walking to one of the food stands, you notice a very tall woman.
Oh, I know me.
She is half black, half white, and she's there talking to Sprout. She seems familiar to you, but you're not sure why.
I ignore it, and then are they in line? Or are they done, or like what are they doing currently?
They're talking to some of the people out.
Okay, well, I just ignore it, and then I just continue. But I still have that thought in the back of my mind where I'm trying to figure out who it is. But I'm more focused on the food because I'm also a fat ass. But I also want to buy food for Meila as well. So
now, Circe, you hear the
there's
word.
more. Great.
It's not from Phyn.
Good. I don't need to cry again.
It's from God.
Also, I believe Akira wanted to say something before you continue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just got finned.
Wait, first off, fuck you, Matt. Anyway, second off, when Circe starts crying, Akira is just standing there completely confused on what's going on. He's not sure if he should comfort her or just let her cry.
How's he feel about Sparky randomly going up and hugging her?
He doesn't think much of it at first, because he doesn't really know Circe. But I guess as he watches, he gets a little paranoid or jealous or whatever the fuck.
Now, as you are crying, you hear the words, "They're evil. They're evil. Don't trust them. They are not guiding you. They are steering you away from them. They are the true evil in this world. They are trying to pin the blame on somebody else." And then the voice disappears. And as you look over, you see the same tall, half-black, half-white woman. However, to you, it seems as though the bodies around her are on the ground in blood. She's just standing over them as blood covers her hands, her clothes,
Lovely.
and bodies just laid on the ground, unmoving.
I'm just gonna, like, stumble a step backwards. One, to get out of Sparky's awkward hug. Also, because that, I'm just gonna, again, freeze and look at look at the people that are still around me and be like, does anybody see that?
Everybody
or am I
else,
too drunk?
It is just a tall woman who looks very familiar. There's nothing wrong with the people she's talking to. There's no blood on her clothes, her hands, nothing.
Well, just for clarification, I'm a tall bitch. You know what I'm saying? Is she taller than me, or is she like...
How tall are you again?
7'8".
She's a little shorter than you are. She's 7 foot.
That's a big bitch. Jesus.
So I'm just gonna like shake my head to try to like clear whatever the fuck just popped in my head.
Anytime you look at her, you only see her with blood on her clothes and her hands and standing over dead bodies of the people she was communicating with.
Wait. I'm going insane.
So, at this point, I want to say that Meila and I are entering back in towards the group after we've grabbed our food, right?
Okay.
And I notice that Circe seems a little bit distressed, you know? So then I go get Circe a cup of water from one of the stalls, and I offer her, like, hey, do you need to sit down? Are you okay? What are you seeing? Let me know. I am a wizard knight, so come on, just tell me if anything's wrong and I see how I can help best.
I'm not even 100% sure what I'm seeing, because apparently nobody else is seeing it. I think I'm just fucked up.
It doesn't matter what you think, because we do live in a world of arcane and magic, and sorcery and demons and dragons. So hit me with it. I'm a 7'8" fat ass dragonborn, okay? Listen, I just whizzed in front of a nymph. Alright? My baby said bow wow. Sorry.
Okay, so on that, I'm just gonna, be like,
little dancey dance.
Do you see the giant woman? Mushashi! Quit dancing! Right.
Can you say that again? I was distracted.
I know you were. So I'm going to, on that, I'm gonna take the water, I'm gonna sit down and just be like, do you see the giant woman?
She seems fairly familiar, but I can't quite place where I've seen her or if I know her.
Right. Do you see all the blood?
I do not see all the blood, but that could be somebody giving you maybe some sort of hallucinations or visions, per se, on who that person is.
Are the people around her still breathing? Because I don't see life.
Well, last thing I saw when I went over there with Meila was that everybody was still alive and talking, and they were conversing with each other and having a good time.
Right. So I'm seeing shit. Right.
I mean, you could be seeing shit. Did you drink the Kool-Aid? Like, no, I'm just kidding. But I would say
I hit the Kool-Aid pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, there we go. But I will say, if you are seeing nothing but death and destruction around her, that is an omen. And do not misplace omens. We should probably
I'm just gonna sigh and be like, can I not get a break? Can I have nothing? I'm just trying to honor my brother, and then I hear him speaking in my head. And then I see death. I can't even drunkenly flirt in peace. I quit. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, there
Sorry,
we go.
Circe.
That sounds like a personal issue. I can't help you with all of that. But
I'm gonna stay
I
back.
would say
I hit the Kool-Aid. That was so rude.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Kurnish just over
I will
the
say,
being
you
drunk.
are seeing
Circe
nothing
smacked
but
the
death
shit
and
out of it.
destruction around her. That is an omen.
It was just a
Infinite.
joke. I'm sorry.
But
I wanted to lighten the
I
mood
would
a bit
say
from all of this
I hit
death
the Kool-Aid pretty
probably
hard.
and
Yeah, there we
sadness
go.
and despair.
I can't tolerate bad moments of my past of being a knight and being around personal comrades that have died in battle next to me.
I'm trying to be here, a gentleman, trying to have a beer in the memory of Phyn, who I was kind of rude to when I first met him in the tavern.
Kinda?
Yes, kinda. And you're over here talking about her dead brother like he didn't mean anything to us. He meant something to us.
I mean, if you would have heard what I just said,
That I tried to make it more uplifting, and I'm sorry if I offended you. That wasn't my
No,
intention.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You were trying to lighten the mood. Let's just go before we become the dead things that I'm seeing.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
After Kurnish says that, I just stand up straight and do a deep belly laugh, and I go, God, this is exciting with y'all.
It's giving Santa Claus. Sorry.
All of a sudden, the woman disappeared and then reappeared before all of you in the group. She looks at you guys and waves and goes, I see you've picked up yet another person for your little adventure.
Just gonna kind of stand there and stare while my body's still on fire, because I just realized I still was the entire time.
I'm gonna stand in front of Akira because he's new to this. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I'm still drunk, so it's not gonna do much. But you know.
Ask if I'm going crazy to the group. Am I going crazy?
Calliope just moves closer to Circe as like, was she who you were talking about?
I look at Calliope. And I go, where's the woman? And I start looking around for the tall, the big bitch.
7-foot giant?
Yeah, the 7-foot.
You feel a tap from behind you on your shoulder.
I spin around.
Over there.
Ooh, get flicked.
So she's in front of me, I'm guessing, after I spin around like a Beyblade.
Yes.
Okay.
Who art thou?
Beyblade, let it rip.
You remember a slight pain in your head by chance? Because I'm the one that gave that to you.
Dad?
What?
Oh, it's the goddess. I thought I saw your beautiful eyes.
Nice save, Mushashi.
Not again with the flirtations.
Everyone wants
kind
to
of like the black side of her body, kind of like the eye like widens, and you see just a hint of a very slightly lighter shade of black, like a very dark gray, but it's still visible upon the black. That almost seems like it was a blush. But only on the black side of the body.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
If I look over at the group, I'm like, it's white.
I'm gonna go sit down. I'm a little too drunk to still be on my feet. And now that I know we're not about to get killed, I think.
Hopefully.
I'm fine. I'm going to sit down. And I'm honestly probably gonna lay my head down on the table.
The woman looks at Circe and goes, "Are you okay?"
Calliope moves closer to Circe and just kind of wraps her arm around her. She has this feeling. Something just, it's bugging her. And so she's like, yeah, she's fine. We're going to go sit down now.
Yes, Akira.
Anyone? Oh, pick me! Oh, I know, me!
I was gonna say, Akira also gets a weird feeling and stands in front of the two girls, just in a protective mode.
Protective Dragonborn. Adorable. Anyways, to answer the goddess's question, I'm just gonna, half put my head up off the table and be like, do you want the honest answer or the answer that's not gonna get someone killed?
Shh. No, we don't need
Well,
any of that.
I know exactly what happened to you in the past day. So I already know about that. I'm asking about you right now. You seem very, very drunk. And I need to make sure you are okay.
Nope, no, you're gonna go to sleep now.
I'm not gonna just
a bottle of or a flask of water.
I'm not just gonna ignore a goddess while she's speaking to me. That seems like a good way to get flipped.
Well, also, you're too drunk. You're slurring your words, so please take this water, drink it. Maybe it'll sober you up some.
You just got finned.
Akira just looks at Circe, giving her the side eye of don't speak, and then he stares at Calliope, wondering what.
Given that bombastic side eye. Sorry.
I recommend to you, new child within this group, that you do not try to get out of your place. I am speaking to my heroes, and I do not know who you are yet. If you wish to get in my way, by all means, please try. But I am trying to care for them, so I ask you move out of the way.
Akira does not move. He gets a bad feeling from this woman. He just stares at her.
I'm gonna answer and just be like, Akira, just move so you don't get hurt. They're not gonna get flicked.
Calliope just grabs Akira's arm, helps Circe back up to her feet, and is like, we're gonna go get a room. She's drunk and needs to go to bed. He's new and needs to understand what's going on. So we're just gonna go.
You do that.
Akira says nothing more and just goes with Calliope and Circe.
So
I just drunkenly turn and go like, ciao.
Calliope's just like, both of them are going.
Pick me! Oh, I know, me!
I can't get over that, sorry.
I wanted to ask Meila if she wanted to go thrifting at some of the shops.
Thrifting.
As Meila, I'm just gonna say I feel like this is the worst time to go thrifting.
Probably. Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Pretty late at night. I would recommend that you all get some rest and go to the shop tomorrow.
Got it.
They're going to be at their busiest right now, for the party is happening. Tomorrow in the morning, it will at least be a little less busy, where everybody will be hangover.
Calliope's just momming as fuck right now.
She's got Akira sitting on a bed. She's helping Circe not throw up. We got this.
I get a bucket for Circe just in case she throws up.
Then do you all follow Calliope and them to the tavern, or do you stay out for a little more?
I'm gonna head in. I'm gonna turn in.
I'm looking for my jacket.
I'm gonna go guard Calliope and Circe's door because I still have this uneasy feeling about the woman. The one thing I realized is that the goddess never showed any sort of affection towards her people, per se. Especially when I said it the first time, she kind of was just more like taken aback that I said it, more than, oh,
I'm special.
you know,
Sorry, guys.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I just have this uneasy feeling. So as I get the bucket, I tell Calliope and Circe, I will be outside the door. Tell me if you need me.
Kurnish walks outside of his door to engage Mushashi in conversation.
I thought you were gonna say Mortal Kombat. I was gonna be like, I double drop kick him right there.
No.
No, so while they're all doing that, and I finally find my jacket, I'm gonna like try to get my skin to not be on fire. And as I grab the jacket, like people can just see the muscles and the skin just slowly start growing back on my body. And I hear like disgusted groans from people when they see this. And I just pick up the shirt, look at everyone, and go, all right, have a good night. I go to the tavern.
I'm gonna look at Calliope and be like, so, he's new. We need to explain to him what the fuck we're doing.
Like him.
I'm gonna toss it a lock a bottle of aloe real quick.
Calliope is going to look at Circe and be like, I know, hun. You're going to go to sleep. I will take care of that.
I am not going anywhere.
Nope. You're going to lay down and go to sleep. I will give you head scritches.
Kurnish asked Mushashi, did you also get a bad feeling? Because I sure did.
I don't know, man. I've been getting bad feelings ever since I met them. Come on now.
This is true.
You have a...
Sparky's gonna walk up to Kurnish and Mushashi and ask them what they're talking about.
Your mother's laundry room. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
We were asked Sparky if he got the same feeling that me and Mushashi got off the goddess.
I quickly turn to Kurnish and I go, he's the newest one. Even though he has a deep connection, there's a lot of things unexplained about his story.
This is true. So what do we do then? Do we just sit and wait? I mean...
Nah, we keep it casual, but we don't let him in on the full thing. So, just in case he relays any information to the enemy, or there is a way to spy on us through him from the enemy, we won't take that into it. Like, we won't try to, like, expose that. We don't want them to know our next move. Also, what is, the person that betrayed, Sparky
Shiny.
and them? Shiny. How did Shiny first find us when we were in a very remote location and Shiny was very far away? It is too convenient that Sparky is sitting there. Just so happens that we didn't see him when we were looking around and yelling out people if they needed help.
Yeah, I find that too odd as well.
My drunk ass is still fighting, going to sleep. Yeah, no, what did you do, dear? Let me speak. She's drunk, okay? Give her a minute. She's just gonna sit up slowly. We're not throwing up here. And just drunkenly, I want to take a shower. Stands up, falls, and sits back on the bed and be like, well, that didn't go like I wanted it to.
Singing in the shower.
And she's gonna try
Mushashi
again. She's gonna try and stand up again.
And go responding to Kurnish's question about the feeling from the goddesses. He's gonna go, I mean, it was odd that they were one person, especially because last we saw them hours ago were two. But why would they help us if they were after us?
Bada bing, bada boom.
I want to knock on the door of Calliope and Circe and ask if I may come in.
Come in.
Calliope just currently has Circe's hair, braiding it so it's not in her face. What can we do for you?
How's she doing first?
Akira just sober at him.
I want to take a shower.
She's trying to,
Would you like me to carry you into the bathroom?
No.
And Calliope can undress you?
No.
I don't care. I can do this myself. I'm fine.
Okay. Calliope, I would like you to try to summon the goddesses.
Kurnish
if
peeks
that
in.
is possible. Just to check on something. I'm sorry, Kurnish, 1 second. Because Sparky raised a fine point. Last time we saw the goddesses, there was 2 of them. Why is there only 1 at this time? Also, Circe also told me that when she saw that woman, there was nothing but death and blood around her, Calliope. And I don't want to take any chances.
Calliope just kind of looks from what she's doing with Circe's hair to Mushashi, and she's like, huh. That makes a good point. And so she stands finishing the hair. She looks at Circe, and then she looks at Akira. She tells Akira, sit with Circe.
Akira goes over and just sits with her.
She stands, and she simply says, Yasa.
After a few moments,
I'm standing up. I'm standing up. No one's stopping me this time.
Kurnish walks in the
Calliope's not
room,
paying
just-
attention to me.
Akira just
walks
grabs
in the
her
room
and
trying
just
to
sits her back
figure out
down.
what's going on.
after a few moments, there's a bright flash of light, and not 2 women, but just one, appear within the room. It looks like the woman that you guys saw outside in town.
Just looks at Mushashi and goes, I think that bad feeling's back.
You called?
Yes, I have a question for you, great goddess. And Calliope's being as respectful as possible because 1, she doesn't want to get flicked. And 2, there's a chance that this person isn't going to know personal information about what she, and especially Circe, has been through.
Okay. Ask away.
When we first started our adventure, Circe, Phyn, and I were given gifts. What was mine?
You received a crown. One that you wore back at your palace. I want to say about a decade ago.
Calliope looks at Circe, and then back at the goddess. What did Circe get?
It was a balloon. It was an. I got you. Hold on.
Okay, I remember now.
There you go. There you go.
She received a blue-crusted crystal necklace.
Calliope looks at everybody else and says, this is her.
Your buddy
I'm gonna stand up again,
also
and I'm gonna
received-
go try to walk to the bathroom, and I'm gonna trip over Akira.
The goddess
onto
quickly
the ground.
leans over and catches you before you face plant onto the floor.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask the goddess, where is the other goddess that was with her?
Well, normally, whenever we go out to try and have some fun for ourselves, we combine together, in a sense, as to make sure nothing bad happens to either of us. Or if something bad happens to one like this, it happens to the both of us, and neither of us have to live an eternity without the other.
It's very sweet. Is that why the coloration on you changed?
Why we are one half black and one half white? Yes.
Serena, I just wanted a quick add. IRL, that sounds like Maya. Oh, damn it! She's half black. She's black and white. She's like an Oreo. I love her. She's awesome.
I'm just gonna look up at the goddesses and be like, I just wanted to take a shower, but I'm not alone.
The goddess lifts you up, is kind of carrying you this cat memes that you see in their cat.
Yeah.
She carries you like that. And she plops you into the bathroom and shuts the door.
Thanks.
Now, was there anything else you needed from us?
Yes, I would like to see the other goddess.
You would like us to split?
Yes.
Alright then. I guess. Strange request, but I suppose not ordained. After a moment, there was another bright flash of light, and once again, the two goddesses appeared before you.
Calliope looks between them and bows her head and says, I apologize if I seem off, but there was a bit of an encounter Circe had earlier, and we just wanted to double check some things.
Kurnish pops in. Circe was seeing dead people.
That's when I interject. I say, I'm sorry, my goddess, or goddesses. Calliope, or not Calliope, Circe said that while we were downstairs, she saw a bunch of dead people around your merged form, and there was blood all over you.
Did anybody else see this?
No.
I don't believe so. But I just wanted to make sure, because a lot of weird instances have been happening since I've joined also on this journey. And I know they've been through the ringer themselves, so I just want to make sure that they're safe.
You seem like a very insightful young man.
Me!
Go for it.
We're gonna pretend that was the quickest shower in history. Circe's gonna stumble back out of the bathroom and add that I think I was the only one who saw it because I was also hearing voices in my head right before I saw it.
What did you hear?
It didn't even sound like words, to be honest. Something about how they're evil and not trying to steer me down the right path, but they're the people I should be fighting. Something along those lines. It didn't make sense, but I ignored it. Tried.
Well, I suppose if you hear something like that again, try to maybe remember or write it down, and the next time you see me or us, tell me what it was.
Well, here's hoping the next time I hear that I'm not drunk.
Yes, preferably.
I'm gonna go lay down now.
You all get some rest and enjoy the party, the celebration, whatever you all would like to call it, tomorrow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Last time I did that, I got flicked.
You don't have to drink. We remember what happened last time.
And I thought it was a dream.
I
No.
don't. Can we elaborate?
I'm gonna make funny again, and as she walks over to the bed, she's gonna flop into what she thinks is Calliope's lap, but it's not. It's Akira's.
Calliope is just looking at Circe like, are you serious right now? This is not a one bed, two people type thing. There are 3. You got separate rooms.
The goddesses are going to look at Circe and Akira, and Ina is going to speak up with a huge smirk on her face and go, "Oh, you have somebody else in the room." And then they both disappear.
You cut out when you said that. Can you repeat that?
Ina looks at you and Akira with a huge smirk on her face and goes, "Have fun, you two. But be careful. You have somebody else in the room with you." And then they both disappear.
I'm just gonna be like, huh? What? And look up and realize I'm not in Calliope's lap. I'm be like, oh, fuck. Shit. Sorry.
Akira just randomly gets up and just sets her down, going to a different bed. He looks at Calliope with a sorry look on his face and just decides to lay down.
I'm gonna go check on everybody else in the group. AK Zolok and Meila. And after that, I'm gonna probably go to my own room and turn in for the night. And
I'm already turned in for the night.
Probably do some general maintenance on my gear and weapons.
Alright.
Calliope's gonna end up sitting with Sparky.
Is there anything you wish to talk about before we go?
What?
Is there anything that you would like to ask him or talk to him about before you go to sleep? You could make it fluffy.
Oh, you already know I'm cashing that debt. Just trying to think about it. She's gonna look at him and look at the beds. And eventually she's gonna look back at him and go, well, you don't like sleeping on the floor. I don't like sleeping on the floor.
I can get my own room, Your Highness.
See, what's the point in that? That's more money.
Well, I would not wish to make you uncomfortable.
In what universe would that make me uncomfortable, Sparky?
His eyes kind of go wide and he kind of like does a second take on you. Like he looks away, looks at you, looks away, and then looks at the ground and goes, "I'm not sure, Your Highness. Just thinking out loud, I guess."
She kind of just giggles, and actually giggles. I don't know how to giggle, so I'm not going to try.
I thought I was muted, sorry.
That makes it so much better. Anyway, she looks at Sparky and says, well, we've been apart for 10 years. I would very much like to enjoy having you close again.
Sos.
Yes, Mushashi?
That would be the greatest time to interject with another giggle of Scooby going,
Rat.
Hello, Raggy. Like,
like Raggy? Like.
get the fuck out of me, dude. I'm so focused. Fuck.
I am not Lucy! I have a warrior's pride!
Here.
Oh, shit. That would just scare the fuck out of me.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's
Okay,
sake.
enough on the soundboard, Jesus.
Insert careless whisper here.
Stop.
Oh, my good friend.
He slowly off his mask again, and take notes and put it back in the lake. And
What?
in the bed.
You're cutting out like every other word for that.
My
entire-
head's shiny as.
Random.
Sparky slowly takes off his mask that he's had on since you guys were at the lake with the nymph and places it on the bedside table and then lays on the side closest to the table so he's away from the window whenever the sun starts to come up.
Calliope just nestles in beside him. Her head is kind of gently placed against his chest.
Sparky slowly wraps an arm around her, and though you can't see it up at him, his facial expression is just pure confusion, embarrassment, panic. He's just overwhelmed with what's happening right now.
Whoever drove the white sedan, you left your lights on.
Oh my god!
That was foul!
I might actually cry. Oh my god.
Anyway.
And it wasn't me this time.
Calliope doesn't notice, doesn't feel him stiffen or any kind of body language change. She is utterly exhausted from the last 2 weeks and feeling safe for the first time in almost in 10 years. She drifts into a dreamless sleep.
Imagine. Musashi's just having a great time with that soundboard down there.
He is.
Owls, one by one, start to go to sleep. Some of you get dreams of how it was at home with your family, how it was hanging out with friends. Just those peaceful moments that you had before you were forced to go on this adventure to try and save the world.
I'm sorry, friends?
I'm sorry, I forget friends. Forced to go on a journey?
No. Here's the thing. Calliope doesn't have friends.
Are you about to pull a Dominic Toretto right now?
No.
Family.
She don't have family either. They're not that close yet. Circe's the only closest friend that she has. So it's like you're saying she had friends. She had people to interact with. No. You know those rogues in a fantasy movie that are kind of just sitting there in the corner, just alone on their own and everything. Yeah, that's Calliope. For the last 10 years.
High school.
Anyway. Actually comes, and the sun begins to shine through the windows of your rooms. As Calliope wakes up, she feels herself somewhat confined to a space. And as she opens her eyes and looks up, she notices that she is laying on top of Sparky and his arms are wrapped tightly around her as he sleeps, his head tilted away from the window.
No, she's my little stuffed animal. I need to remember I'm not
My little
fucking
weighted
muted.
blanket.
I'm not unmuting myself anymore. Fuck.
Anyway, Calliope just kind of looks up, remembering what happened the night before, snuggles into him but looks over her shoulder to try and see if Circe's okay.
Circe's very slowly waking up. She's not drunk anymore, but that hangover is gonna be a bitch.
Seeing Circe begin to wake.
As soon as she opens her eyes, she just goes, "Fuck, my head hurts."
Hearing this, Calliope kind of wriggles in Sparky's arms to where she rolls to where she can look at Circe, and she's like, well, you want some food?
I need all the ibuprofen.
Does Circe look over?
Someone turn off the lights. Even though it is the sun.
I don't think it would be wise to get rid of the sun, but other than feeling like you need to turn off the sun, how do you feel?
Kurnish,
Give me a few minutes and let me get back to you. Then she's gonna look over and be like, so how are you?
Akira.
All of a sudden you hear a knock on the door.
Hold on, Jacob. Hold on.
Hold on, Kurnish.
I was gonna say, you guys just kind of see Akira just kind of sitting on the bed next to Circe, being like, "She good?"
He's just sitting there going, "Hi, how are ya?" Calliope just kind of looks at Akira and looks at Circe. Well, I'm stuck.
Are you upset about it, though?
No.
I didn't think so.
Well, we knew what they were doing last night.
Between a rock and a hard place.
Literally.
Literally.
At this moment, Sparky starts to wake up, feeling the weight of something that wasn't there before he fell asleep. He looks down,
stare at them like
through very groggy eyes, and notices Calliope laying on top of him with his arms wrapped around her, and he immediately shoots his arms away and wriggles and squirms.
So when he does this, he accidentally rolls to a point where Calliope falls with him.
I'm just gonna be like, there was such a better way to do that.
As they fall to the floor, Calliope lands on her back and ends up landing on top of her in that classic cliche awkward book movie position of they're bound to be lovers, but it's awkward kind of position.
That's my favorite trope. What do you mean?
And Sparky's just staring at her, his eyes wide, and his very pale face turning a deeper shade of some color that you can't see.
Purple.
Circe goes first, and I'll say something.
I'm just over here, just trying to rub the headache away, and just be like, for fuck's sake, kiss already.
Does she say that out loud?
Yes. Well, yes, but she didn't mean to.
Akira?
She meant to mumble it. It did not work.
Akira just stares at the two of them with a smirk on his face and goes, "Get a room, you two."
Literally.
Calliope's face starts turning red. And she scrambles to get out from under him, accidentally pushing him down.
I thought you were gonna say something.
Going off of what Akira said, Circe's just gonna be like, yeah, preferably one without us in it.
Sparky's immediately gonna shoot up and grab his mask, put it on, and leave the room.
Calliope's just gonna sit up, look after him. Well, that's the first contact we've had in 10 years.
It's been 84 years.
Was it worth it?
Yes. Now, Circe, what about that food? What's up, Akira?
I was gonna say, Akira just kind of looks at Calliope and goes, "Nice. So, what's the relationship here?" But in a taunting voice.
Well,
Come out your business.
God damn it. Can you stop that? Try to be serious here. She kind of just looks down and goes, well, long story short, He was one of my best friends for like majority of my life, and we haven't seen each other in 10 years, and all of a sudden there's this time period where we see each other after everything began, and yeah, it's a long story.
He just kind of looks at her and is just like, so best friend, didn't look that way to me.
Circe's gonna giggle at that.
Calliope just kind of looks at Akira and goes, "It can't be anything more than friendship."
Right. Anyway, food? Anyone?
Calliope shoots up at this, is like, "Yes, food, anyone? Let's go."
Ibuprofen? Anything? Anyone?
Sorry. I was gonna
Akira hands her some ibuprofen.
Yeah. Kurnish knocks on the door to check on Calliope and make sure she's okay, but he forgets that she's drunk. Was drunk.
Nope, Circe.
Or Circe.
Was
drunk. Yeah.
Calliope refuses.
As you are about to knock on the door swings open with Sparky like messily trying to put his mask on and like rushing out the door.
Ask Sparky if everything okay, and Sparky's just still running away. Like, okay. Peeks his head in to ask Circe if she's okay.
Great. What?
You don't sound like you're great.
My fucking head hurts, and I've only just finally been given ibuprofen.
So there's another way to cure a hangover. I heard something about food. You guys want to go get some? Because I'm starving.
Yeah, but we were having a very interesting talk about Calliope and Sparky.
Calliope's just like, well, let's get going.
Is that what I saw? Sparky just run out the door fiddling with whatever he was fiddling with?
You mean his mask?
Maybe.
Like to go and get food.
I'm gonna go see Meila and ask how she slept.
Y'all so focused on the Calliope and Sparky relationship. There's another one forming.
Yeah, but we haven't been seeing it because us three have been together the entire time.
Akira just kind of rolls his eyes and just walks past them, being like, "So, food?"
We all keep coming back to the food.
Please, let's go get some.
As they're walking, Calliope kind of just slowly starts to not be so close to the group. She really starts to think about Akira's questions about the relationship. And she just has this lost in thought face.
Akira just kind of looks back at her a little concerned and walks over to her and is like, "You alright?"
I really can't answer that.
Well, do you want to get some food and just kind of go with it, I guess? Back to the food. I'm hungry, alright?
Well, yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast, but I think I'm gonna hold back a little bit. Can you make sure Circe gets something to eat after the night she's had, please?
Akira just nods his head and goes on.
Calliope lets them go, and she kind of just walks a separate path and is just slowly walking. They kick the pebbles as she's walking, lost in thought, just off in her own world.
Oh yeah, the walking alone is a wonderful idea. Sorry. Continue.
So I was gonna ask Akira how it was that he stumbled upon our little group, just kind of like trying to get to know him a little bit better and make sure he's not gonna kill any of us.
Akira just kind of stares at him, a little uneasy, and then he answers and he goes, "Well, I was just kind of wandering around the forest looking for food, and I just kind of stumbled across you guys."
Very well. I just want to know my companions is all. I've been stabbed in the back before, so I just want to make sure that you or anybody else we may meet along our journey is not going to kill us.
Akira just nods and goes on with his day, catching up to Circe to make sure that she is okay.
Well, if you act how you did whenever you met Phyn, then you might be threatened by most of your companions. What?
I was drunk when I said that, okay? I met him at a tavern. All I know is we were fighting over a bar stool. But you wouldn't know that because you weren't there.
It's my bar stool.
It's nobody. I was about to say, Zolok, when did you show up? But forget Zolok.
I'm just gonna look at Akira and nod at his presence near me and just be like,
she thought it was Calliope.
Oh god, Phyn's coming back from the grave. Sorry. Also, I want to point out, Circe has no recollection of any flirting she did last night.
Oh.
Oh.
Homie was blacked out drunk.
Yeah. Homie was White Claw wasted.
So it tastes like
So she's just gonna look at Akira and be like, so, how you doing?
How you doing?
Akira just gives her that look as in, are you kidding me? And so he answers her going, do you not remember anything from last night?
I remember the multiple shots I took. What, did I do something?
You were very flirtatious and kept stumbling, and at one point you fell on me?
Right.
Do you also not remember a black and white figure sitting next to you?
Not really ringing a bell right now, but my head's also pounding, so...
Okay, at least that's a good sign.
She's just gonna apologize to Akira and be like, I'm so sorry.
Akira
That's
just
not how I wanted to.
over to make sure everybody else is okay.
No, I made him uncomfortable. Christ, just kidding.
So I'm gonna be kind of like waking up in my room, but I'm like weirdly angled with how I was laying down. Like I didn't fall asleep on the bed. I fell asleep in the corner, face to the ground, like feet up in the air, just laying on the wall. Like
so kind of
like a scorpion fall.
Yeah.
Kind of. I've done that. That's
So have I.
yeah, I've been that drunk where I have woken up like that. So yeah, he wakes up. He wakes up, noticing he's not wearing his shirt, so he's looking around trying to find it. Grabs his shirt and jacket and everything, starts putting it all back on, and then leaves, and wonders where everyone else is. So I don't know if they've walked by his room yet.
Calliope is somewhere in the town.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. She was walking with us, and then she kind of just, took a step back.
I'm just gonna go ahead of everybody because I need food. And just go ahead and order my food and sit down.
Who all has gone to get food?
I believe it's me, Circe, Akira, and then Calliope was going to get food, but we lost her along the way.
I'll probably head out and try to find food.
Y'all talking about food? I want food now.
I know, right?
Eventually, all of you, except for Calliope, who is still kind of just stumbling behind, make it to one of the stands set up for the party and get some food, going to a nearby table and sitting down, just enjoying your breakfast. Eventually, Calliope makes her way over and just kind of sits down. She doesn't get any food. She just kind of sits.
Calliope was making her
gonna
way
look.
down.
Huh?
I'm gonna look over at Calliope and just be like, "Hey, you good?"
Kurnish asked Calliope, "Do I even want to know what happened in that room?"
Akira just gives him a look like, don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. You don't wanna know.
Don't
Anyway,
wanna.
she looks at Kurnish and she goes, not a good idea. And then she looks at Circe and she goes, well, I still can't answer that.
You want some food?
I'm not particularly hungry.
Akira just drinks the water.
Girl, what's good?
What was that, Circe?
I said I don't care. You're eating.
I ate the fish.
That was yesterday.
And this is today. And
Wait,
it is not
exactly.
dinner time.
Wait.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to eat more than once a day, right?
Are you?
Eat. I already ordered you food anyways. Eat.
Take the advice for yourself.
Huh?
Take the advice for your personal self.
Hey, this is not real life, okay? Don't bring me into this.
And he brought me into this.
She made points. I mean, what?
After a few moments, Sparky walks over. His mask is on and fixed up straight, and he kind of just stands beside Calliope, not speaking.
Calliope nonchalantly looks over at him, feeling like something happened and she doesn't know how to fix it, and then she just kind of looks down.
I'm just gonna start a random conversation with Akira, because that looks like a train wreck that I don't want to be involved in.
I'm also gonna say awkward.
I'm gonna walk out, and as I walk out and see everyone, I'm gonna kind of see the tension between Calliope and Sparky. I'm gonna walk over, I'm gonna tap him on the back and go, "What's up, String Bean?" And I'm gonna go get food.
Sparky just kind of stands there and places a hand on Calliope's back and just like comfortingly rubs her back, trying to make her feel better because he can tell that she's upset.
Homie's all charisma.
Ultimate Riz.
After a few moments, Calliope looks up at him and she says, why are you doing that? Uh-oh, it's a Mushashi.
The Rizzler.
Actually, the way it's going, he's got negative Riz.
The way it's going,
He
Calliope doesn't
continues-
know what her brain wants.
He continues to kind of just look straight forward and then continues rubbing her back and goes, well, you're upset. This is what I used to do whenever he would make you upset, so I thought this would make you feel better. And then just stop talking.
Stubbornly, Calliope gets quiet, and then she sighs, just, yes, it does.
I'm aware.
I'm just gonna look at Akira and be like, do you want to move tables? Because I can't watch this anymore.
Listen,
this
Linda.
business, I can't watch it anymore.
Kurnish walks away from the table and goes back up to get more food.
Akira just kind of stares at her and then just kind of goes off in his own little world as he gets up to go put the tray away and then just kind of walks outside.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, nice talking to you too.
Alright. As those of you who are walking away kind of veer off to a different table, You notice Sparky stiffen slightly, and Calliope, you feel that he stops rubbing your back, and his hand just kind of freezes in the middle of your back. You can hear his breath become heavy and almost panicked as you see him staring off outside. You're not quite sure what he's looking at because there's many people outside, there's a few shops setting up, and then all of a sudden he pulls away, runs outside, and disappears.
Calliope's in shock. First off, she's like, "What?" She stands up and goes to follow after him just to find that he's not there.
Anyone else have a reaction?
I'm just kind of gonna watch as he runs off and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Again?"
Kurnish
I was
goes.
gonna say Meila and I are just about to walk into that. What is it? A diner or tavern?
It's kind of like an outdoor shop.
Okay. So we're about to walk into there when we see him run out the doors into the crowd of people.
Akira?
Akira's just kind of walking around the town as he sees him just dart by, and he's a little confused on what's going on, so he goes inside to check on Calliope and asks, "Are you okay? Do you know what just happened?"
Kurnish just says the same thing he said at the table earlier and just goes, awkward.
Calliope looks at Akira and just, I don't know what happened. He stiffened, and then bolted.
Akira just looks puzzled and just kind of stares off into the abyss.
So she's following.
Mushashi?
I'm gonna walk towards the table. I'm gonna be like, so I guess the wedding's off then.
With that, we are gonna go ahead and end the night.
Hang on. I don't have nitro. Play it. ED, come on, play it.
You got flicked, bitch!
Emotional, damn it!
Ooh, get flicked, bitch!
Wait, hang on.
Ooh, get flicked! Ooh,
Alright,
get flicked!
Go ahead.
So we're heading off right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that awkward moment between Sparky and Calliope, that's kind of funny.
That's
Y'all
not
made
the
it a lot
cliffhanger.
less angsty than it was supposed to be.
We needed a break.